find out how I build these guns, then stick around, subscribe to the channel and follow me on my mass gain series, because I'm going to show you exactly what it takes to build these babies right here. Check this out, guys. My attire looks like I'm getting ready to go to war, but before that, obviously, I need to load the guns. So what I'm going to do before I start my main sets, I'm going to do a warm-up on this machine over here. So it's going to be a combination between pull-ups with a supinated grip and dips. And the reason I'm doing that is just to push some blood around the areas which I will be working. So around the elbows, around the shoulder, chest, lats, to make sure that everything is activated, everything is stabilized, and everything is warm. Basically get a little pump, and that will help me perform much better on my main set. So first exercise, I'm going to do no more than 10 pull-ups, 10 good pull-ups. But if you see, I'm just trying to mimic a bicep curl, so I'm not going to involve my lats or my back muscles. Just try to keep everything on the biceps. After I do this, straight away I go down and I'm doing some dips. I'm just trying to focus on the triceps. After I do 2-3 sets, 10-15 reps on both. You don't have to kill yourself, don't go to failure. Just make sure you focus on the muscles, good form, and that's it. You're ready to rock and roll. Exercise number 1. Guys, we're gonna stick to the basics. I'm not gonna complicate things, and we're gonna keep it light for the first exercise, because I just want to be very strict with my form. And believe me, if you do it properly, you're gonna get a lot out of this exercise. But too many people do it wrong. They use their lower backs, they use their calves, their legs to go much heavier. But I just want you to have a look at my form and how I'm performing this. And that's the main reason why I've done the warm-up exercises before, the combination between the dips and the pull-ups, because everything is activated and more stable, and it allows me to isolate these muscles more. So I'm just gonna get in the starting position. I'm just gonna do my best to stay in that position, not involve other muscles, and just keep all the tension on the biceps. So here we go. So I'm going to do 4 sets, 15 repetitions, and try my best to don't break the form, because the weight is not heavy. And believe me, if you don't break the form, this weight will feel like a lot. I can easily say that a few years ago I could build this up to like 35 kilograms on each side. Of course, the reps were not very clean. I was trying my best to focus on the negative, which is fine, don't get me wrong. But if you're not very advanced, if you're just starting and looking to build some muscle, build some strength, learn how to do this properly, believe me, you don't need a heavy weight. Focus on the strict form, because the muscle, it doesn't know weight. Muscle only knows tension. So this is a tool to increase the tension in the muscle. If you don't increase the tension in the muscle and the tension goes on other muscles, you basically wasted your exercise. Please don't come at me that I took the bench press to do my bicep curls, but it's a good angle. Okay, all good? It's a good angle. Nobody is here behind me. I'm not bothering anyone. And plus, I'm gonna use this as an excuse to do some close grip triceps press. So here we go. 16 is not the main set. It's kind of a warm-up set. It's a trial set. I'm going to go for 20 and above, but as well, just gonna try to maintain the biceps constantly under tension, palms facing up, because that will enhance the tension on the biceps rather than getting in this position. And now the biceps is pretty relaxed, so I'm going to keep the palms facing up, and this will engage the biceps straight away. First main set out of 3. Alright, it's time to work. No more fooling around. At least 10 reps. On this one I'm gonna increase it, or a way to just keep the triceps warm. I found that if you are working the other muscle, it will actually, so the antagonist, so let's say if I'm working my biceps, and then straight away I'm working my triceps, that will actually help relax the biceps in a way. For me, that's what I feel, much better than if I would just, don't do anything. So I think moving the blood from one muscle to another, it helps. But that's just me, I might be wrong. Maybe for you it doesn't feel the same. I'm going to turn on the other side, so you can see my strong arm working actually. When you do this exercise, I would suggest, yes, doing both arms at the same time. But then if you get tired, you can definitely do it in an alternative way. So you do your left one, and then you do your right one. And while you do the flexion with one arm, and the other one gets a little bit of break. So just one way to finish your set basically. Okay, this is set number 2. Let's go. The last rep killed me, but good set regardless. Boom, third exercise. This one is actually one of the best exercises which you can do for your biceps. Not a lot of people are doing it. If you look at the chart when they calculate how much tension develops in the muscle, certain exercises, this one is actually one of the highest. So concentration curves. Just make sure you stabilize the elbow on your thigh, and boom, just look at that. As always, lots of people do this exercise wrong. Either they're using too much momentum, they're trying to create some momentum by moving their bodies, or they don't place this the right way, because your forearm has to come exactly on your arm. If you will bring it in a different angle, the contraction will not be the same, will not be as strong. So you gotta make sure that you're only using your biceps, because this is an amazing exercise to isolate the biceps. You don't need to involve other muscle groups. You don't need to use your shoulder, your traps, or this kind of stuff. So just try to isolate it as much as you can. "100% in most cases, if you want to have bigger arms, you should be focusing on your triceps. The reason why I'm starting today with my biceps is, one of the reasons is because last time when I did my arms, I actually started with the triceps. So I'm actually alternating. One time I'm doing my biceps, one time I'm doing my triceps. Today I started with my biceps just for this reason. So we've done pretty much all the main exercises for the biceps. We still need to do the forearms, but before that we're going to do the triceps. So I choose the straight bar. I'm going to do some triceps push down, shoulder width, trying to get myself into a proper position so I don't use other muscle groups, and I isolate the triceps. And here we go. First proper set, 50 kilograms. Let's see what we can do. Oh, it's gonna be heavy, maybe a bit too heavy, but we'll try still. Oh, yeah, that was a little bit too heavy. It's better if I just put this down, so maybe to 41. I mean, I did 8 reps, but at the same time, I could really feel my core engaging. and 100% sure if I would try to do a couple more reps, I would start to actually crunch, so that would be counterproductive. So I'm just gonna be humbling myself a little bit, I'm gonna lower the weight, and obviously that will give me a better workout for my triceps. And that concludes this exercise. I feel this exercise more in my mid to outer head. And I'm going to do an exercise which is going to target the long head. So I'm going to use the V-bar and I'm going to do it overhead. And we go straight into it. Make sure you stretch and squeeze too. Oh yeah, good pump. The gym is getting a little bit busier. The students finish their university, so I can see benches are getting busy, the machines are getting busy, so I'm kind of running out of time as well. I still have like 15 minutes, but I'm going to finish the workout regardless. I'm not going to stop. I'm going to do the second triceps exercise. As I said, today we'll put more emphasis on the biceps. And I'm going to superset this with some hammer curls. Alright guys, it's almost 5 o'clock. My client will be here in a couple of minutes. I had a really good session. Hope you enjoyed the video. Try to incorporate the tips I'm giving you and try to pay attention on my form, because after a lot of trial and error, this is one of the best things you can do, to focus on the form, especially when it comes to your arms, because they are small muscles, they get tired very quickly, and the bigger muscles will intervene and will take over the stress instead. So you don't want to do that. Alright, well, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Ciao, ciao.